Yo, what's up guys? Today we are reacting to a video that is very exciting to me. This is Pitch Meeting with Ryan George. And guys, I am excited to see this because I've been watching Ryan George for some time now, like more than a year, and I absolutely love his videos. His pitch meetings are amazing, are funny, and today we are going to watch his pitch meeting for RRR. Guys, I am so excited that Americans and, foreigners are watching Indian cinema and making videos about them. We saw honest trailers and now we're seeing pitch meeting. So I am really excited. Let's check this out. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Join me on Discord. The link is in the description. Without further ado, let's go. Pitch meeting, Ryan George. RRR.
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. Well, actually, it's something that's in development over on the Tollywood side of things, and I figure we could, just grab the concept and remake it shot for shot, but with American actors? No. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a good idea. I like the idea you had. No, it's just, I feel like this could kind of be a global hit just on its own. Okay, so what's it called?
This is a shot because, we don't, well, maybe we do know, but some directors in Hollywood, they have their eyes in India and they copy a few things because they know it's going to be a huge success in the whole world. But man, this is so nice that we can see Tollywood being recognized in a global, level. Because everybody talks about Bollywood outside of India. I didn't know that there were more industries. So it's nice that Ryan George is acknowledging that there is another industry other than Bollywood. That's nice. That's nice.
It's called RRR. Oh. Yeah, exactly, except no, it stands for Rise, Roar, Revolt. I kinda roared. Yeah, a little. Amazing. Now, just before we get into it, I want you to know there will be a disclaimer saying that no wolves or tigers or bears or deer were injured in this thing, okay?
Or oxen.
What the hell is this movie that you need to put a disclaimer like that? It's,
you'll see.
It's pretty much a bromance. What? But I just want you to know, when you see a man throw a leopard at another man in this bromance, that's not a real leopard. What kind of bromance is this? And you're gonna see some tigers get punched a couple of times, once with a big flaming lantern. That is not a real tiger, okay? You know what? This disclaimer is actually kind of the perfect intro, because now I need to know what the hell you're talking about. Fantastic, sir. So, what the hell are you talking about? So in 1920 India, these evil British people go into this forest tribe and they abduct a little girl because she sings good and whatnot. Oh, you're not supposed to steal people, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, see, that's the thing. That is not a nice thing to do. So then the tribe's guardian, Beam, sets off on this epic quest to go get this girl back. And what's his deal? Oh, he's super strong, sir. He outruns a tiger and then traps it and wrestles it. Jeez, that kind of feels like, almost impossible. Right? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Right? Yeah, that doesn't seem possible. Anyway, so the British hear about this guy, and so they task this guy, Raju, and the Indian Imperial Police with tracking him down. And what's this guy's deal? Oh, well, he's super strong, sir. He takes on a crowd of like 1,000 men, and he wins. All right, okay, so how are these guys able to do this stuff? Well, sir, you know physics? Yeah. Well, I don't, nor do I care to learn. Oh, okay, gotcha. It does sound more fun to just ignore all that stuff. It does, and so then these two...
Okay, man, he doesn't pause, so let me pause and talk about it. That scene where he fights more than 1,000 men, it is literally impossible for one man to fight 1,000 people, I know. But the way they filmed it, it feels like, he would be able to do that. It feels like it, because he falls down, he stands up, he pushes people. It's not like a kung fu, martial arts, karate type of fight. He literally falls all the time and gets up and pushes and struggles and hits. It feels like it could be realistic. The way they filmed it, the way they did it was so amazing. I really enjoyed it. When I was watching it, I was like, wow. I know this is over the top because it's impossible for someone to, face a crowd like that. But the way they filmed it, it feels like it's realistic. It feels, and it was amazing, and I love the whole entertainment aspect of it, even though it ignores physics or anything like that. But man, it's amazing.
These two guys are gonna become best friends pretty much instantly. Oh, how? By ignoring physics together. Sick. You see, they both happen to stumble upon this little kid that needs to be saved from this big bridge explosion. So without even talking, they do the most elaborate, coordinated rescue in the world, and then they have like a 20-minute montage of friendship shenanigans. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. And then Beam is gonna spot this British woman, Jenny, that he gets a huge crush on. Okay. And turns out she's actually part of that British family that kidnapped the little girl. Wow, what are the odds of that? I don't know, but I feel the same way about odds and statistics as I do about physics. Okay, gotcha. So Raju creates an excuse for them to talk by popping the tires on her car and forcing it to stop right in front of them. Oh, destroying women's property to get their attention is tight. Yeah, it is. That's how I met my first wife, actually. Just absolutely crushed her mailbox. Very romantic, sir. Crushed that property. So then what happens? Well, right away, Beam is like, can I go to your house? Yeah, sure. Natural follow-up. Destroy their belongings and then demand home entry. So anyway, eventually Beam figures out that this little girl is being kept in this palace place, so he barges in there with his men and unleashes a bunch of wild animals. Oh, he does. Yeah, and so people get mauled by tigers and bears, and a guy gets a leopard thrown at him, and another guy gets his arm stabbed by an antler. It's gonna be animal chaos. Wow, well listen, I had no idea I wanted to see all that stuff, but now it's what I want the most in the world. Well, fantastic, sir.
And let me just mention the VFX, the CGI is amazing. You know, I've been saying this for a long time. India and VFX for animals, they're just a perfect match. You guys know how to do it. It's amazing.
So eventually Raju's actually gonna arrest Beam, and so they're not friends anymore. A very big betrayal. So why is he doing what he's doing anyway?
You know, this should have a spoiler alert in the beginning, even though RRR was launched like a long time ago, maybe 3 months ago or more, 4 months ago, I'm not sure.
Well see, we're actually gonna learn that this whole time he's been trying to infiltrate the British Empire to become a special officer and bring weapons back to his people and rise up. So they kind of want the same thing. Kind of, yeah. So when he realizes that, he helps Beam escape, but then he gets captured. So they're like taking turns being imprisoned. Now just once each, and then they're pretty sick of it. Understandable. And how did Beam find out about Raju anyway? Oh, well one day a random woman took him in and fed him, and it turns out that was Raju's fiance. Wow, geez, what are the odds of that? So it looks like you're back on my back about odds and statistics again.
Let me get
off of that freaking unlikelihood-loving back of yours. Thank you. And so then we're gonna see Raju in prison, and the British guards say they're only feeding him 1 meal a week, you know, just enough to keep him alive. Oh, geez, he must be withering away. Actually, no, he's in there doing pull-ups, you know, putting in that work, building that muscle.
Amazing
That's
scene.
not really how muscles work, though. You need protein to make them grow. Hey, shut up. And so then Beam comes to...
Although, you know, intermittent fasting, keto diets, they have proven that, you know, you can get strong for at least some time.
rescue him, but he's got a busted leg, so it's kind of tricky. Oh man, well it's gonna be hard for them to get out of that situation.
Actually it's gonna be super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Oh really? Yes, Beam lifts him up onto his shoulders, and then they can fight like crazy together. You'd think that'd be a pretty big tactical disadvantage, because now they're a bigger and slower target. No, because see, it basically turns them into Goro from Mortal Kombat. That makes sense. So then Beam is gonna put some leaves on Raju's leg, which fixes it immediately. Yeah, I know how leaves work, sure. And now that they're both back to 100%, it's time to go nuts on the British. Oh boy. So they just go absolutely insane.
Amazing.
Take a bunch of them out with arrows and stuff. They kick motorcycles, then they launch a motorcycle into a room that's filled with TNT and kill all the bad guys. Okay, how could they have possibly known which room to aim and coordinate? You know what, actually, I feel like you're not gonna have any answers for me, so just never mind all that. Now you're getting it, so...
And why would they put it in front of the palace, right? I mean, filling TNT, like a room full of TNT, and it's right in front of the palace? That is like very dangerous.
All the bad guys die and all the good guys live, and they have a big, big dance number. They're gonna dance so much and be very, very happy. That is how most movies should end, if you ask me, although the alternate ending we shot for the Batman did not test well. And so that's about it. What do you think? Well, I mean, it sounds like a pretty good time, but you really think this is gonna be a huge hit around the world? Okay, so let me just reiterate, in this movie, in the middle of a fight scene, a guy just straight up throws a leopard at another guy. That's a good point. Yeah, okay, I hear it now. This is gonna do well. Hi, everybody.
best movies of 2022. With normal Hollywood service resumed, 2022 is delivering movie gems on the big and small screen. Here are the best movies. Wow, RRR entered the best movies of 2022 internationally. Guys, the success that RRR is making around the world, including United States, is amazing. And next should be KGF. In fact, I'm actually gonna comment, and in fact, I did comment. I sent Ryan George a message a few days ago. No, wait, it was last week. I told him to react to RRR and to KGF, and he did RRR like the following week. What are the odds? Maybe, you know, my verified account helped a little bit. I don't know. It's easier whenever I receive a comment from a verified account, I get an instant notification. So maybe it helped. So I'm gonna send another one. This was so funny and amazing. Do KGF chapter 2 next. It's even wilder. And one of the best movies in 2022. Huge box office success. Keep it up. Okay, that's my comment. I left a comment, I left a like, and I'm definitely subscribed to him. Guys, go support Ryan George. Go tell them right now, this is the moment. Go tell him we want KGF, and watch his RRR video as well, and let him know that India is watching him. In one day, this got 600,000 views. So his most viewed video is 2.3 million. Let's try to beat that. Give him that support. That's what I've been saying. When India supports international creators, you know, it makes them feel like, wow, you know, India really likes me, so let's go and explore more of their cinema. And, you know, when you guys do that, there are more creators paying attention to Indian content, and that's what we want. We want more people to talk about this, you know, because it's an amazing industry and it feels a little bit neglected all over the world. So we want people to give reviews to Indian movies. We want people to make content for India. We want them to learn about this amazing content that India produces every single year. So go support them, go leave a message, you know, and tell them we want more. That is going to be amazing if you do that. And tell, you know, Ryan that Teacher Paul sent you. So yeah, producer reacts, and go like my comment and, you know, comment on it as well. That would be nice. Guys, let's see who's next. Who is going to talk about India next? Guys, we're gonna, you know, if we work together, we're gonna get everybody to talk about Indian cinema. Let's go for KSI, PewDiePie, you know, all of these big creators, because Indian cinema is coming for the world. That's inevitable. With these movies, the dude threw a leopard. Okay, guys, I'm gonna see you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to join me on Discord. The link is in the description. And yeah, take care. Bye bye. See you soon.